Hello VC, the Waxed here, and in this video, I have an everything but the kitchen sink thrift store haul. Massive haul. I was in a part of LA I never go to, and I was walking down the street and stumbled into a church thrift store, and they just had a huge selection of vinyl in awesome condition. 45s and 12-inch album, so I have a lot to show, so let me just get to it. First one is The Art of Noise, Trevor Horn. I don't really know much about this album. You know, the one song I know is Dun Dun Dun, their Peter Gunn redone. That's the one song I know. But this is in beautiful shape. There's the label on I think this is a island. No, it's a U.S. pressing. I thought it was a British pressing, but cool find. Always interested in listening. I do know, obviously, Trevor Horn was the Buggles, and he was in Yes for a bit with Jeff Downs, so awesome. This is an interesting find. Get Off. So this is from the Recording Industry Association of America. Okay, so a cool, gatefold picture, but which is really interesting about this is it has 30 seconds of, like on each side, I guess there's 22 songs, 25 on this side. Look at that. It's a lot of different acts. So it's like Black Oak, Arkansas, Jim Croce, Doobie Brothers, Dr. Hook, Harry Chapin, Chicago. Alice Cooper's on here, Grateful Dead, The Hollies, Elvin Jones, Graham Funk, Eagles, B.B. King, Loggins and Messiah, John McLaughlin, Ravi Shankar, Dionne Warwick, Stevie Wonder, Frank Zappa, and it's just like 30 seconds of each song. I guess, you know, maybe when they were doing promos, they would play this. If people know about this album, please let me know. But it's quite interesting find and very minty condition. I found a sealed Travis Edmondson. Do not know who he is. Travis on his own. I know he's a folk singer. I've read a little bit about him, but I haven't really heard much. Okay. A Jerry Jeff Walker. I know Jerry Jeff Walker. He just passed away this year. Very popular. Walker's Collectibles. There you go. And this is on the MCA Rainbow label there. In very, very good plus condition. Trevor Rabin, who was in Yes, and he scores movies. I've met him before, a very nice guy. But this is a late 80s album. It's a gold stamp promo. And this is quite interesting that it has an audiophile pressing sticker. So quite interesting. And it has the original inner. This looks like it has not been played. There's a white label electric promo. But it's minty fresh. And the hype sticker, too, is there. I do remember that song, Something to Hold On To, when he did a solo. This is a nice find. Basie at Berlin, Count Basie. Dynamic stereo. And it's on the roulette label. This thing needs a desperate cleaning, but I'm sure it sounds great and I want to listen to it. Here's a really interesting, so it's Jazz Cantino Volume 1. So it's all these great jazz acts with poets reading to them, or even actors reading the poetry of Walt Whitman, Dylan Thomas. The poets, I guess, are not, because they were probably dead. But there's Jerry Mulligan, Chico Hamilton. I'm very interested. Here's some the actors reading. There's, John Carradine, And, oh, Bob Dwell. So if you don't know who he is, if you remember Schoolhouse Rock from the Saturday morning, that dude sang and he wrote a lot of those Schoolhouse Rock songs. And if you can find any of his jazz albums, awesome. I'm looking. I don't own any of his. I have the Schoolhouse Rock DVDs, but I would like to get into him. Devil May Care, I think, is an album he has. I'm looking for that one, but he's on here, and I would like to clean that up and listen to it. Now, this album is seems to be worth some money. Ezra Mohawk, Primordial Lovers. It is a gatefold. Look at the inside. She's a primordial lover in purple. This is an old album. Are those Crocs? They look like Crocs. But it has the original inner sleeve there. I just dropped the album. That's what shook the camera. So don't worry. Not an earthquake. But this is a white label promo. Let's get that in there. Come on. Be a friend. Camera. There you go. White label promo. Interesting. So I will give this a spin. I really haven't. I just picked all these up, so I haven't listened to them yet. But this should be interesting. But this is a sought-after album from what I've seen online. So, okay, people help me here. This is a sealed album. I do not know this band. This looks. This is interesting. Lahisa, okay, Lahisa, and the Lives of. But which is interesting on here is Henry Rollins is on this album. You can see there, Henry Rollins appears courtesy of SST Records and Freeway Records. So this is interesting. If anyone knows anything about this album, please leave a comment below. But Henry Rollins is good. All right, again, now I looked up this. This band has not put out a lot of albums, so I don't know much about this band. Storyville, The Blues Ain't News. This is on Granite. That's a cool label. Let's turn it around there. Granite. And here are the guys all jamming out in their pictures on the back. Interesting. This is a sealed. No, this is not a sealed, but the Dishes, Hot Diggity Dog. I believe they're kind of a humorous band. They're on the back. If any, again, I do not know much about them. But this looks like it might have been a private pressing in minty fresh. Look, the dust in the air here in LA just swooped in and picked all this stuff up. So, Hot Diggity Dog. Another interesting, I said everything but the kitchen sink, is this non-such guide to electronic music. And this just is a lot of, it's an ambient 2-disc set. A lot of stuff on here. I promised this to Davis Winchester, but let's pull it out. It's got a cool booklet inside. Oh, got some music in the booklet. And a legend with dynamic range symbols. And these non-such sleeves. There's the label there, so quite interesting. Nice ambient electronic music from, I don't know, this is from the 60s. This might be from the early 60s. All right, one I'm always looking for, and I found and listened to this. Bobby Gentry, Ode to Billy Joel, sounds awesome. It is, there you go. I don't want to pull it all out on this OG. Sounds great, a little background noisy, but sounds very good. All right, no, this is probably the one that's worth the most. This is a punk record. It's Black Randy and the Metro Squad. People are looking for this, I know, from 79. It has a slight warp, but it plays fine. It plays really good. There's Randy. There's the label there. So quite a good find, and it has the original inner too. Nice find. This put it back over here. I found a white label promo of Ella Fitzgerald. Ella. This is a 1969 concert from London. It's always nice to find a Ella Fitzgerald album, but it on a white label promo. There you go. Upside down. On reprise. Papa-doo-ba-doo-ba-doo-ba-doo. Ella Fitzgerald. We're getting there. We're getting there. You might want to pause and go take a pee break or something. I do not know this. If anyone knows anything about Victor Banana Split. Interesting. From 1989. Cool label there. It's white on one side, Victor Banana, and Split black on the other. Let me know if you know about this band. I'm guessing no one knows about this band. This is an interesting find. So I guess this is vinyl from these radio concert broadcasts, and this says live bootleg. It's a John Hyatt concert from 85. Very interesting. Love John Hyatt. It's on the Geffen label. It has a price tag from, it was one time $3.99 at the Tape Record Room, which I've never heard of that place. Do not know this band. Funky Kings. I know they're country rock, I guess, or blues. This is a Hole Punch promo copy. White label. There you go. Arista. And it has an unsigned photo of the boys. Great for your viewing pleasure. The Jerry Hahn Brotherhood. This is a promo copy of this. I've seen this record in thrift stores a bit. I think they're a psych outfit, and it is a Columbia 2-eye there. And this is in very minty shape. So, you can't go wrong when you see this in the wild and picking it up. Stop making sense. There you go. Beautiful. A little rough. I gotta listen to it and see how it sounds. Barry Reynolds. I did look up a little. I hadn't listened to him, but it's sort of a reggae rock. If anyone looks like a reggae rocker, it's Barry. But quite interesting here. Let's see. On the Island label there. I don't even know if this is a U.S. press of this. So, quite interesting. If anyone knows about Barry, let us know. Barry Reynolds and his reggae rockin'. And then I found, without a cover, an old school Rhino pressing. And this is all TV theme songs. You got The Addams Family, Rawhide, I Married Joan, which is a show I've never heard of. Brady Bunch, Bedrock Rap, Meet the Flintstones. There's The Ballad of Gilligan's Island, Patty Duke, Casper the Friendly Ghost, Yogi Bear, and George of the Jungle. And this is a nice shape. So I will listen to the George of the Jungle theme. George of the Jungle, watch out for that tree. All right. Next, we got some 45s. So I'll venture through these pretty quickly. I'm sorry. And this is Ian Doherty and the Blockheads. Superman's big sister. It's always nice to find the 45s with the original slipcase here. Let's see if my big fat hands can pull this out. There you go. That's a cool label there. Nice. We have Lou Lewis, Reformer, on Stiff Records. And pull that out to see Stiff Records label. There you go. Cool. We got Treat Her Right, Roy Head, and the Traits on Backbeat Records. All the other side is So Long, My Love. And then we got Gloria, Them. Awesome. Gloria. Van Morrison. Please, and Baby, Please Don't Go. What a good 45 that is. Here's a Bob Dylan. The groom's still waiting at the altar. It's previously unreleased. 45 on Columbia, and it was nice enough to put that little thingy in the middle. So, this is what I don't like about these. You pull them out, you can't get it back in because those fold things on there. There you go. Buffalo Springfield, For What It's Worth, and do I have to come out and say it? Do not. This one is the Chandeliers? No. I don't know. I can't read English. Sorry. The Seeds, Pushing Too Hard, and Try to Understand. Got some a Yardbird single, Still I'm Sad, and I'm a Man. Here's a good one. Ruben Guevara, The Star Spangled Banner. This is from 76, but check this out. Woo, from 76. It's always weird to see colored vinyl from the 70s. Neato Torpedo. All right, got some jazz 45s. Got a Stan Getz. The Artistry of Stan Getz. The cram 4 songs on here. Miles, Porgy and Bess. Nice, always nice. These Columbias are all look the same. That's old school Columbia 45 from their 60s. Got a Jerry Mulligan. Varsity Drag. Everyone's doing the Varsity Drag. And Ladybird. Cool. Now, Sandy Barron's God Save the Queens. I do not know this. If anyone knows anything about this, again, speak up. It's a white label on A&M from 72. Okay, let's see what we got next. We got Little Bob's Story on Criswick. This is a London 45. Look at that back there. That's cool. And Criswick on the label there. I have to fix this label. It's coming undone. Okay. And then the Bombers. I'm a Liar, Babe. In 2230 AD. Let's see the label on the sucker. It says the label. How about that? And last but not least, if you're going to find a single, none other than to find the Waitresses. I Know What Boys Like. Old schooly loveliness, and I like it that they put the small hole, not the big fat hole, on there. So wow, that was quite a haul. It was either a lot of awesomeness or a whole bunch of nothing, but it wasn't really that much. These were $1 each for all these, so it was fun finding them. It should be fun listening to them. If there's anything that you saw that you know more about than I do, which is probably a lot, leave a comment below. If you like what I show, thumbs up. If you didn't, thumbs down. But if you're not subscribed and you like what I do, subscribe. And until next time, the waxed out